Hi, Daniel here from Duran, reviewing some of the top voted products on Product Hunt for this week. Let's start with Cider 5.0 Deep Research with Wisebase. Let's open the website. Let's accept the cookies, and this is what we have. Hover state's nice. We have Chrome, we have login. No hover state on login, but yeah, that's okay. Explore, meet. What are the other stuff that we have? The website is a bit weird, like you have one line of text, and then feature highlights, I assume, and so on. Testimonials, and the footer. That footer, it's like so common lately. I assume this would be the main action here, but like it kind of fades a bit in the background. Might be a good idea to somehow highlight it a bit. Okay, let's impact of UX in startups. Okay, and we end up on the sign up page. You have the option to create an account here at the bottom. Let's go with that. And we are in the product. It looks clean and nice. Let's go with user activation. Can be a bit challenging to answer like all three questions from one, so it might be a good idea to split these in 3 different prompts. And now we are waiting. Okay, still waiting. Can we navigate around? Oh, nice. Well, what's this though? Oh, it's the onboarding one. Okay, you just close the onboarding video. The whole page is like nice, it's clean. That's great. We have these steppers, which are, I don't know. I didn't know why I got this. It's just like I went to all are AI. I assume AI inbox. We have notifications when things are done. Let's go back there. And here you have the options to ask questions. This is what we have as the starting point with research and so. That's actually nice. It's like a very long document. I would say I'm a bit impressed with what happened there. Oh, it basically linked back to app queues. Oh, it's nice that we have these on the side. I assume these are the materials that were used, right? And we have notes on the other side, and we have the main thing happening in the middle. Let's just navigate around a bit, just see what's happening. So yeah, not a lot of stuff. These are a bit annoying, honestly. From time to time you open something and a video pops in the middle. This kind of disrupts the flow. We have chat, and this is my stuff, and we have the demos here as well. Table of contents, and now I started to write those. This actually looks nice. I really like it. It's clean, on point, maybe a bit guidance, hand holding here and there. Cider looks quite a nice product. And they also have desktop and mobile app. Then we have the world's first AI influencer marketing team. Wow, a lot of stuff happening on the page. Okay. We have the product hunt badge here, and also here we have the buttons, no hover states for the buttons, no hover states for these as well. We have this, generate for free, not sure what. It might be useful to have some kind of, I don't know, prompt, idea, tips, hints, whatever you call them here. It will be much easier to know what I should insert here. I assume it's a website, but still. There is a video. It's almost like a demo or a presentation. This is the web app. Okay, we will try it out right away. We have these 3, we have Jessica, Jordan, and Blake as the agents, and we have a use case demo here. Bit of a presentation of the use cases, benchmarks, campaigns, nice presentation of the website. Okay, let's just go with our stuff and see what's the outcome. Okay, so it will take around 2 minutes. That is great that they give you like an update of what's happening. You're not completely left in the dark, even if you have to wait. What's a bit, I know it's a little confusing, but I actually expected that once I click on get started, or what was the CTA there, I have to actually create an account before getting to the stage, but this is fine as well. Okay, some ideas generated. This font is a bit out of place with the other ones. At least this is how I feel it, might not be. Okay, now it's done. And we have this generate key message. So we have these 3 ideas, competitor mirror. I'm not sure what's that. Can I go back? I don't think so. I'm not sure if it's starting from the beginning, because they say that they start from this. And I can't change. Can I change Blake? No, I can't. Still feel that it would have been a bit more useful, like for the company side, for their side, obviously, to grab my email at that point. And now, okay, now they have a bunch of information that's grabbed from the website, core functions and talking points. Some of them are good. I won't go through all the nitty-gritty details, but yeah, let's see what's next. So if we click on objectives, here nothing works. What I've done now, everything is white. Okay, I'm not sure what happened now. Something feels a bit broken here and there. So we have all this, and what should I do next? And now I have to create an account, which makes sense. So, okay, something it's a bit weird, like I have an invalid session, I have to create an organization. Let's just go with no notifications, no thanks. Okay, create organization, skip this, and we are back here, which is good. Or if we click next now, we have settings, where to place them, languages, locations. So this is the onboarding flow, which takes a bit of time. Maybe it would be nicer to have something that it's easier to figure out and like just get the idea of the product. Otherwise, this can take some time actually to get through. Okay, still waiting. We have an X on the left side. I don't want to click it. Can't untick. I don't have select, unselect all. I have to go through one by one, and there are a lot of them actually. That would take quite some time. Now you have the budget, conversion rate. Let's go with one, whatever. We don't really do ads, so. Wow, the cost per lead is quite high actually. Okay, cool. We can maybe save. Let's go till the end. See where we end up with this. Add your own tracking method. Okay, let's go with like just our website for now. And this is the campaign that we have. And if you want to create a new campaign, then basically we go through the whole stuff again. Okay, so we can't select just one AI agent. It's like you go through all of them. And what's home? I'm not sure. Probably this would be some kind of dashboard. And from here you can also create a campaign, which leads back there, obviously. It's very weird that I can't exit. Like I don't have anything here. Just let me go. And do I have any kind of option here? No. So basically I can't delete these. I can edit and release, but edit and release goes back here. And if I click create a campaign, it just creates a new entity. So yeah, maybe it would working a bit on these simple functions. Like I should be able to delete stuff, I would say, but yeah, still in beta, so makes sense. Cool, that was interesting. Then we have Kintsugi. Put your sales tax on autopilot. Let's open the website. We have sign up login. Oh, this is a bit weird. It looks like a default material, I would say. Get started for free, book a demo, no hover states here. A lot of stuff. Like the website, I would say it's quite oldish as how it looks. Let's see what's inside. Okay, so we have to agree this or log out. Let's click on continue. Organization name. Let me just write this for now. You're in the app. I'm not a big fan of these. People tend to just skip them, especially when it's so visible. For the sake of testing this out, let's go with next. Data sources, again, next. Import transactions, next. Products, and it also moves a bit like weirdly. Next, Nexus. Not sure what's Nexus. Probably it's some kind of term if people know about that. Now it went here. I'm not sure. Okay, same here. For some reason, these look a bit broken, and I'm not sure how many steps we have because this is the last one. Just wanted to say because it's not presented anywhere. And we have another onboarding here. So we went through some kind of onboarding, and now we have another onboarding. You can import transactions, I assume, either through integrations, either a source file. We don't have any kind of files like this, so I will just go through the product as it is. Like the onboarding, it's a bit weird, I would say. Like we went through all those highlights on the sidebar without actually being too helpful. And now we have another onboarding here. It would have been more useful if it would be like something that helps you go through the steps of the product. So maybe either presenting some kind of demo data that you can play around. That might be one idea, just in case you don't have the data here and you just want to try out to see how things are going around here. With these kind of products, there is the risk of people not wanting to upload their data, and then they might actually miss out on what the product can do and what are the capabilities and the values. So having some kind of demo data that you can play around, it might be a good idea to at least try to solve these problems. So yeah, otherwise I would say it would worth investing on the onboarding side of it, just easing how the customers feels the value of the product. That will help a lot, because the chances are that people come here, they see that there is a lot of stuff to do and they will just leave. But yeah, that's just one idea again with the demo data. I saw it in some other products. It might be a good idea to explore. I also would remove the stepper that pops up when you start a product. Usually people tend to just click on skip and that's it. But even if you keep it, then at least make sure that it's working correctly. There was a couple of issues with it, like moving around and stuff like that. But then you have another onboarding here. So there is a bit too much friction, I would say, in the beginning. You can click through these, which is nice. We don't have any data, so it is what it is at this point. Just go briefly through the stuff that's here. Then we have two pulse AI powered lists that save you time. That's a weird way to start a website, right? And just click on this one app for everything. It's really hard to make sense of what is the actual value of the product. Organize notes, to-dos, reminders, and more. Probably use cases, okay? So straight from the beginning, I would say it would worth reworking this. I'm not a big fan of like one product that does everything. So also it doesn't really convey any kind of value. So it will worth investing here, probably a bit here on the right side as well, to just help customers understand better what the product actually does. Okay, let's use it on the web. Okay, let's click on start. What are things? Okay, notes, to-dos, reminders. So this is basically a presentation. This is kind of weird. This is kind of unusual for sign up. Most of the times you have a full page, so you don't have this background noise if you want, but that's fine. Okay, next. Here you can customize the appearance and a bunch of stuff. Not sure if I would put this here. Just try to put people as fast as possible into the product. Might be helpful at this stage to have like also an option to sign up with Google, because otherwise, yeah, you have to create the password and so on. And just to remove friction, it might be useful to have that. And we are in the product. Okay, so we have 5 steps. At least here we have the number of steps, right? Write your first thing. What if we go back? Can we go back? If I remove this, everything stopped now. Where is the smart suggestion? To do. Okay, we can create lists. We have a side menu and done. So it looks like a to-do list here. So we have lists, we have a calendar, we have stars. What's a star? Okay, not sure. What's this? We have to-dos. So we have lists and to-dos and polls, smart suggestions, preferences, and so on. For me, the side menu, it's a bit confusing. I'm not sure what's the difference between all these, because like under lists, we have everything. And then we have the calendar, which makes sense, right? I'm not sure. Stars, it looks like just another type of list, which should be kind of like a filter. Here, filters are also a bit challenging to use. Usually it opens somewhere here, it's easier to see. So maybe the views can be improved a bit. Also, this moves a lot. The width of the page doesn't stay consistent. Some icons move around, and this is home. And we don't have home here. Still a bit puzzled of like, what are all these options? I'm not sure what stars do. We have to-dos. How is that different than all? Okay, so basically inside of this, if you open this, we have also a to-do and also a star. And what this thing does, but then it's not in the right place, and then this just breaks down that day. Yep, interesting product. I would say it would need a bit of a polishing here and there, especially because there is like a lot of these to-do lists and similar products out there. It might be something that I missed. Awesome. So this is it for today. Hopefully you found some interesting nuggets here and there for your own product, and maybe some insights that you can try out, test, and see how it goes. Still, a big part of what we are testing is regarding the onboarding, obviously, because we don't have time to test everything in the product. And as you can see, there are places to improve for most of the products when it comes to onboarding. Some of them are doing it quite okay, but maybe they just need a bit of a tweaking. Other ones are almost lacking onboarding. They would have to build something in order to make sure that the customers are activated correctly and they understand the value of the product. Thanks. See you next time.